Could we learn a thing or two from the union boss, Harold Dagget? Now, I dropped a video yesterday about the whole situation, how I kind of felt like he was a slime ball, to be completely honest. But I started thinking about it because he ended up getting the strike. It ended until January 15th, and they got a certain raise. I believe it says 62% more. He wanted like 70 something percent. But then I thought about it, right? Me being a trucker, I'm like, damn, I wish we could do something similar, even though it would never happen because there's no union with truckers, right? And plus, everybody and their mama is hauling right now. So if I refuse to move my truck, someone else is going to do it for cheaper regardless. And that's how it's been going in the oil field for many a year. But the point is, Harold Dagget is a very interesting figure. I made a video yesterday, like I said, kind of dogging him a little bit. But to be honest, I thought about it. I said, man, he came with a crazy amount of what he wanted. He knows his worth, and just because he came with that amount don't mean that that's what they brought to the table or that's what they ended up settling on. So it's kind of a negotiation practice, right? That's a good strategy to shoot for real high and then get somewhere in the middle for the most part. But I thought about this. I said, man, the dude was pretty smart. He basically put a strangle on the whole situation and got the ports shut down for not even a full day or two. People are buying TP out the wazoo, and then they come through and they strike some kind of a deal again till January. But I'm pretty sure the dude's gonna get his deal. He done put his foot down, and that's the point. Is this how you have to handle the government or these big corporations? Think about that. That's what I did, because I'm telling you, I thought that dude was kind of a creep. But then I said, damn, to be honest, I kind of wish that we would do the same thing too as truckers. But we don't have a Harold Dagget to do such bidding. And again, like I said, we're not unionized. He could shut it down that quick, and they ain't gonna be moving them ports or whatsoever. From I guess the East Coast to I don't know Texas, wherever he said, and he said it pretty well, right? Of course, the West Coast already had a deal set in place, so they didn't get affected by it. But the whole point of the matter is the way this dude maneuvered. I honestly got to give him props and respect in the whole matter, because he got what he wanted for his people. And like I said, me being a trucker, me getting ripped off with the rates, diesel going through the roof at all times. I mean, it hasn't gone down for many months, years? I don't know. The rates haven't gone up. The diesel keeps going up. So I would love to put my foot down, my steel toe down, and bust a Harold Dagget myself. But again, we're not organized in West Texas. Truckers across the United States are not organized. There's always talks about doing a protest or a shutdown, but it never happens. Harold Dagget actually did the damn thing, y'all. And he got what they wanted. As far as the negotiations go, like I said, he didn't get the full amount, and they're still going to negotiate until January 15th. But I'm pretty sure the guy's going to get what he wanted, y'all. And that's what I'm saying, though. Is that what it takes? Basically, a mafia crime boss looking guy. I'm not saying he is, but for him to basically put his foot down and for people to actually listen, I think we can learn a thing or two from this dude, because he basically got what he wanted. Of course, it ain't the full number, but hey, they went back to work, didn't they? And he sure did take a stand. He sure did go viral, and he sure did put some fear in these big corporations' boots. And again, is that what's needed, y'all? Instead of us, hitting him and slandering him, kind of like I kind of did. I kind of felt like he was, like I said, a creep. But at the end of the day, I realized, man, he stood up for his people. Say what you want about him, but he took a stand, and he actually got what he wanted within hours, within 48 hours probably. That's that's pretty awesome if you ask me. Especially for someone like me that's a blue-collar worker that's always getting the shaft, excuse my language, in the United States of America with the rates going down, the fuel prices going up. You know what I'm saying? I think we could actually learn a thing or two from this man. He actually did a damn good job, and he stood for his people. Like I say, he did a lot more than what I'm used to seeing. He actually stood up, spoke up, and he demanded what he wanted, and he got it, y'all. Again, January 15th, they got till then to, I guess, renegotiate, something along them lines. The point is, I think that the dude should be commended for taking a stand. Again, I'm not sitting there saying it's right, wrong, whatever, but I am saying that it is good to see someone finally taking a stand and not bowing down, love him or hate him or whatever. But the man did his thing, and he stood. And not only did he stand, he did not waver at all. And he talked that big ish, and he got what he wanted for the most part. And again, like I said, to me, thinking about it, I'm like, damn, I wish we had one of him, representing someone like us, the truckers. I talked to my buddy today about it, and that's what we're talking about. Basically, this dude single-handedly made these companies bow down to him. I don't know if the government too. I saw DeSantis was saying something about it. But again, sorry for not knowing all the details. But like I said, the port workers went back to work, and they have till January to flesh out the rest of the deals. The point is, though, the man took a stand, and me, someone like me that usually takes a stand and usually alone, I can really respect someone like Dagget that went out there and stood, and he stood tall through it all, and he did not back down or play games. I think that right there in itself is commendable, and we should at least look at that and say, damn, someone did it. Someone took a stand. Again, mafia related, don't like them, rude, arrogant, got the Cartiers and got the gold chain, whatever, put that aside. But the point is, the man stood. And I bet you a lot of port workers are very happy that he stood for them. Just like I said, if we had a truckers union and a trucker union boss stood for us, I'm pretty sure the truckers would be happy too to get more money, right? And again, the port workers, right, they make a lot of money. The longshoremen, I think their average salary was what, $200,000? That's a lot of damn money. And then they got a bigger raise, what, 66%, I believe, higher from 39 to something else, 60, 50 bucks an hour. And of course, I'm not trying to say they ain't worked it. I'm just saying they got a lot of money already. They make pretty decent money. And then for Dagget to come out and demand more, you know what? Hey, do what you got to do. If this is going to affect us in the long run as far as the price of products, I don't know. But again, that's not what this video is about. This video is about actually sitting back and seeing someone like this man take a stand in the United States of America, go viral, and actually get what he demanded. He got what he demanded for, y'all, and his people are happy with him. And hey, now everybody don't got to go out there and steal toilet paper or buy toilet paper and big old bundles, even though I don't know why they would do that, because toilet paper and even, water, it's basically made in the USA. It ain't like that was going to be affected whatsoever, but the panic set in. So if you think about it, the dude stood up, he said what he said, and it threw tremors out there in the public, and you can kind of say that's messed up, right? I can even say it to a certain degree. It's kind of messed up. Like, man, you sat there and you threatened us. But like I said, is that the attitude and the way you have to move to get what you want in America in 2024? I think we could actually learn a thing or two from this man. And again, he got slandered. I did a little video on him too. I kind of didn't like him. I don't like his mannerisms, but let's be honest. He's basically someone from Casino or, these other Goodfellas movies. He's one of the bad guys, in my opinion, that has the mannerisms and the speech and the stance and the bravado, right? That's the guys that we root for in the movies. And there he is in real life. And he got what he wanted off the demands he made. So again, like I said, I ain't dumb. That's a sight to see. So, Mr. Dagget, I give you props on that. You stood and you did not waver, and you got what you wanted. Should we commend this man? Should we put him down? Or should we at least recognize what he did and acknowledge it and say, damn, maybe a lot more men like him need to take a stand, and maybe the American people, the American worker, trucker in particular, maybe we'll get what we want one day. Then again, maybe it's just wishful thinking. I'm out of here.